Hi everyone, and welcome to my next video tutorial, which is going to be focused on styling our Django admin with the Django Daisy library. Now, this library is very special in a sense that it has a lot of built-in admin themes within it. So unlike my other previous videos, which were focused on just one particular style or theme for the Django admin, this particular library has multiple themes embedded within it. So let me give you a quick demonstration. So let me go ahead and sign in here as a user. And once I've entered in the credentials, I can say login. And as you can see here, we have a very fresh sort of looking interface here. And accordingly, we can see our applications. So we can see under the Authentication app, we have a group model, and we also have our user model as well. And we also have another app here embedded here as well called Python Social also with a few models associated with that as well. But the real distinction here is in the theme. So we can change this. So we can switch to light, we can go to dark, we can go to Dracula, we can go to dim, we can go to lemonade, and we can go to autumn. So as you can see, it changes the theme depending on what you prefer. What would you like it to be in place? So we can see here it has that different sort of theme attached to it, keeping the same sort of structure and format, but the themes are different as they are built on, as we can see here with the coloring and the scheme that is embedded. So in this video tutorial, I'm going to show you how you can simply integrate this within your Django applications. So let's go ahead and get started. Right, so the first thing that you want to do is you want to make sure that you have a simple Django project that you want to utilize. So I've got one here up and running, so I've simply just created a very standard Django project. And let's go ahead and set everything up for Django Daisy. So first of all, we want to install the library. So we can see pip install Django Daisy. I'm going to copy that, head on over to my terminal, and I'm just going to say pip install Django Daisy. So we just want to install that. As I can see, it's installed and set and ready to go, so that's perfect. Next, what we want to do is we want to add in Django Daisy to our list of installed apps here. Now, take note, it needs to be above the django.contrib.admin app here, so that it inherits and overrides the default Django admin scheme. So I'm going to copy the following, and we want to head on over to our application. Then we can head on over to our settings.py file, and you want to scroll down to your list of installed apps. And here, right above django.contrib.admin, what you want to do is you just want to add in Django_Daisy to your list of installed apps. And that's literally it. It is extremely simple. So we've added that in. Now what we can do is we can head on over to our Django admin. So let's do that. So I'll create a super user. So I'm going to say python manage.py create super user. Okay, and I'm just going to say Arno2. Add in a password and confirm that password. And let's rerun our server. There we go. And now we can just head on over to the admin /admin. And there we go, it's been integrated. So let's go ahead and test it out. So let's enter in our credentials. Right, so as you can see, we've entered in our super user credentials. So let's go ahead and log into the Django admin. And there we are. So as you can see here, this is the default theme, which is set to dark mode itself here that we have in place. And you can see here that we're taken to the dashboard, the Django Daisy dashboard. We can just click here on dashboard, that will take us right here. And you can see here, you'll see a history here of all of the actions that are being performed. So where it was performed in, the particular action, the time, and the admin, so the super user that performed said action. Now, if the logs are too much, you can just click on show all, and that will show you a whole list of everything in place. Right, so we can also see here we have the default Django Authentication app here in place, with a nice fancy drop-down widget, which is going to refer to our user model and our group model. Now, this Authentication app here pertains to the default django.contrib.auth app that's installed with Django by default. Now, of course, you can click on your user model, for example, and let's go ahead and create a user for demonstration purposes. So I can say add user. And I'm just going to show you that you can also utilize a drop-down feature as well, just some extra functionality here. Let's enter in a particular username. So I'm going to say admin chest, password-based authentication, add in a password, and confirm it, and it's a save. All right, there you go. So we can see the user admin test was added successfully. Let's go to dashboard, and we can now see some history generated. So we can see in the authentication authorization app, in the user model, the action was an addition. So we created an object, added an object at the time 0 minutes ago. So it's quite fresh, and it was performed by said user. That's the user that we are currently logged in with as of this moment. Right, so we can see that's in place. Now, let's say you don't want to see this navigation, you want to focus here on the dashboard itself and maximize it. You can click on the following icon just to add in some maximization. As before, we can navigate through our themes here. So light, dark, Dracula, dim, lemonade, autumn, and we can see it being applied so nicely. So let's go to Dracula. And we can also click on the following icon, and you can see we can change our password, log out, view our site. So we have all of those multiple options by default already applied for us. Okay, so let's continue. So let's say we want to add in a custom model, and we want to see that appear here. So what we can do is we can head on to our application. Let's create a Django app. So I'm going to stop our application. And let's create a Django app. So we can say Django /admin start app. I'll call this, let's say CRM. Okay, and I'm going to add that to our list of installed apps here. There we go. And we can see that's been created as well. So just make sure you add that in, and you can just rerun your server just to make sure that works. After doing so, what you can do is just refresh, okay, and everything's okay. Perfect. Now we can head on to our CRM app, go to our models.py file, and we're just going to quickly create a quick model. And I'm also going to drag the admin.py file here so I can do this quickly. So we're just going to make it very simple. I just want to show you a demonstration. So we can say class product, for example, and we're going to inherit from models.model. And I'm just going to have one attribute, which will be name, and the data type here will be models dot, and it's going to be a char field. Max length here, I'm going to set that as follows. And let's go ahead now and stop our server for now. So we can just stop that. And you can say Python manage.py, make migrations. Okay, we created that product model. Let's say Python manage.py migrate. Let's push that product model to our database. Perfect. And now in admin.py, let's register this particular model called product. So in admin.py, let's go ahead and do that. So we can just say from.models, import, and we want to import product. And with the admin module, we're going to register it by saying admin.site.register, and within parentheses, we're going to say product. And perfect. Now let's run our server. So let's clear this up. Let's do that. And there we go. Let's refresh the Django admin. And there we go. So we can now see this is how our models are going to appear in our Django admin space. So we can click on CRM now. And we can say add product. And then of course we can just go ahead and add in the field for it and create that particular product. All right. So as we can see, that's it for this particular lesson. So for this tutorial, so that's how you can go ahead and customize your Django admin with Django Daisy. So as you can see, it's not just a simple, how can I say it, Django admin library in terms of styling. It offers multiple themes. So the real plus here is you can decide what you feel is going to work out for you. So it has a lot of built-in themes, which are going to be very helpful and very clean for your use. Right guys, so that's it for this video tutorial, and as always, thank you for the support, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.